welcome to the new week. I was debating whether to actually film anything today because I didn't think I had anything to talk about, but well, we'll see where this goes. So, some of those newer monsteras, so the subpinnata and that one little leaf, the Obliqua Bolivia, finally had a root sticking out of the bottom of its pot. So I potted those. Don't mind that. It's when I spill water on the floor and it dries in like half a day, so I just leave it in here. I should probably hang it up on some of these cords. So that subpinnata too, there were actually two in the pot. This one looks like it has two heads actually, which is pretty exciting. Georgie's fur is everywhere. And that's Adansonii laniata. So all these guys have graduated from being in bags to being outside of bags and in their own pots, and I should probably repot some of the smaller ones here, but I'm waiting for them to settle in a little bit better. The ones that are obviously not soil that I created myself, you know, I have a hard time watering other people's soils, so I end up having to make my own. So I think this Mikey eye, it has a couple of leaves, but it looks super crappy. It's aborted most of the new growths it started. I chopped it off at the top to try to root it in one of those rooting cups that I had with the sphagnum moss. I don't know what to do with it. Hopefully it resprouts. I poured some pesticide on it with everything else in case it was like scale or whatever that was on the plant that was too away from it. The scale that was on the Izumai by Trismatiensis, which thankfully is gone. But it took the diatomaceous earth, bonide, and I think I might have even sprayed something else all over it. So repotting, that Tupperware over there has the mix that I've been using for the monsteras. It's sphagnum moss, perlite, cocoa husk, and a little bit of Miracle-Gro moisture control and a little bit of peat too. What else have I done? So in this container, so I had put rooting hormone on the bottoms of these a week or two ago after them sitting in here for a month or two and not doing anything. Actually, one of them has a root. You see that little root poking up? It's that long scraggly one. So I decided, you know, not only do I have rooting hormone, I also have cakey paste. So I put cakey paste all over these. In case you see gloopy stuff on them, that looks like hot glue. I put cakey paste on the tops of these because none of them have sprouted leaves yet. And I also put cakey paste on top of those guys. Not the ones that definitely have a sprout on them already, but the ones that didn't, I just smeared it all over. Palacia, it had gemme, so I popped them all over with a pair of tweezers. I can't believe it. I only bought them like a month, maybe two ago. They grow fast. Here's the Drosera regia from Warren. It's doing amazingly. Here's some more of those pygmy dews that I just planted, and they're doing great. I got instructions: soak the nididula once they sprout, plant them. So they've been soaking in a cup. Here's some of those babies again. Can't believe I got 2 pictures out of this guy this year. Usually he makes like none. I guess we do have something to talk about this week, huh? So lots of enormous pictures. But you know what? I'm actually going through one of those I want to get rid of all the plants and travel the world phases. So we'll see how long that lasts. I do like having plants. Whenever I walk in here, my mood gets better. So on the one hand, it's a pain in the butt taking care of so many. On the other hand, I mean, anything this rewarding is necessarily a lot of work. So I can't pronounce it, Loania still has a bloom. The Condoi has faded back. Oh, I think I was gonna spritz water some of these lithops. Let's get my spray bottle. Just a little bit, you know. Because some of them are super wrinkly, so. These guys are doing okay. I have one of those ridiculously priced Obliqua Perus that I'm working on rooting, and I think once it sprouts in, I'm going to put it on eBay and auction it for NASC. They're easily getting twice what I got it for, so excellent. Succulent's still doing great. So this nice big aloe here, it actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it sprouted a little baby too. So maybe I'll put one of those up in the NASC too. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's not mealies. Maybe I need to mix up some more poison. Okay. That picture. It's the delight of my week. It opened up and I'm excited. And then I put the monsteras, I tied them up too. The other monsteras to a pole so they start climbing, especially the dubia. I heard they really like climbing. I watered this morning already. So, today's development, snow. So it was snowing all morning long. It's above freezing right now, so everything is melting, which is good, because I don't know if you can tell, the net on top of my garden is completely sunken in because it's so heavy from all the snow. Hopefully it pops back up soon. Might have to go out there and pull it up myself. We'll see. Hopefully there aren't animals stuck in it. Hopefully that's not a fox in there. Good grief. Well, I guess I'll have to go check on it. Now I'm really wondering if it is. I'll have to go check on that later. Okay. So that's it for in here. I still need to work on spackling so that I can paint the walls, so I can move more stuff out of here. Man, all of my plants are leaning towards the wall. I should do something about that. The plants kind of get away from you, right? Okay, back to it. See y'all's next week. Okay, it wasn't a fox, just shadows playing tricks on my eyes. Just so that you can see what's going on. The net has sort of collapsed, the bird net, so I went out there and tried to shake some snow out, but I got a nice pile of snow down my neck for gratitude, which is pretty exhilarating anyway. So also, it seems like a lot of internet people kind of leave their orchids sitting in water for a couple days of the week. Maybe I'm going to try that. Maybe I'm going to take the grating off of the top here and then just set the orchids inside of the tray, because I think they're a little bit too dry. Oh, and I tried to rearrange these guys this morning. This nice variegated one that had a bud on it, accidentally broke it off because I touched the plants, and that always happens, right? Kind of mad at myself. I shouldn't touch plants because I always break something. But anyway, so everything's fine outside. Everything's fine inside. Okay, bye.